Good morning children, how are you all? After a long time we are going to see through this video. So today we are going to discuss the topic history lesson, tribes, nomads and settled communities. So this is our topic today. So in that, first thing we know that who is tribes. So tribes, we know that children, already you have learned in 6th standard who is tribes. Tribes, the people who lived in a forest area, hilly area or the place we can't reach easily. So that kind of peoples are called as a tribe peoples. So we are going to see the more things about these tribes peoples. So we know that India is a subcontinent. In the subcontinents there is a divisions. So based on the Varna. What is Varna? Varna system, there is a Varna system is based on basic category. It categorizes the people into group. Basically there are 4 categories. One is the Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Sudras. So these are the 4 categories of this Varna systems. Who is Brahmins in this category? First, priest, teachers, intellectuals. So these kinds of people called as a Brahmin people. And Kshatriyas. Who is Kshatriyas? Warriors, kings, administrators. So these kinds of people are called as the Kshatriyas. And third one is the Vaishyas. So who are the Vaishyas? See the children, traders, farmers and all agriculturalists. So these kinds of people are called as the Vaishyas. The last category is that Shudras. So who are they? Workers, labor, artisan. Artisan is that the smith, blacksmith, goldsmiths. Likewise the category peoples are called as the artisans. So these are the basic 4 categories of Varna system. Based on this, the people are divided in our country. And then beyond big cities. So what is mean beyond? Apart from the big cities, who are they? They are called as a tribal society. So backside of the society, they called as a tribal society. Who are the tribal society? They did not follow the social rules and rituals of the Brahmins. So the tribal people don't want to follow that whatever we are following in our days. They have their own rules and regulations. They don't want to follow others. So the tribal people create their own rules and regulations and they follow their own rituals. They don't want to practice others' rules. For that reason, they called as the tribal societies. And tribes. What is tribe? Tribe is nothing but well-developed people, well-developed community. In many of the part of our country, tribal peoples were well-developed and they settled down there. And then, what the living area of these people? As I said before, they lived in forest, hills, desert and the place too difficult to reach. So these kinds of place they choose to live because don't want to disturb others. And caste based, that means the big cities. So our society is based on these 4 categories of people, but in tribes there is no category among them. For that reason, the caste based system, that is these people and tribal society. These both kinds of peoples are depend on each other for satisfying the basic needs. How they satisfy the basic needs? For example, caste based peoples, so they want the forest food, forest like trees and if you want plantation or cultivation. For that reason, the caste based peoples use this tribal society people to cultivate and they are the protector of the forest. They will protect the forest and cultivate everything. They work for the caste based people and these people depend on the caste based people for getting food and some other facility from the city sides. So both the peoples are depending each other to satisfy the basic needs. So this is called as a beyond big cities. And the third one is that the topic is who were tribal people. So in our country there are different kinds of peoples living. So there are many states. We are divided. In that, in Punjab, we will take Punjab. In Punjab, during 13th to 14th century, that's a kind of tribal people. Kongar. The Kongar is that tribal community people. They were emerged during 13th to 14th century. Later, The Khagar is that most well-known tribe during nowadays in Punjab. So this is that modern version of Khongar people. In northwest of our subcontinent, Baloki is the kinds of tribal people names. They are living in northwest people. And western Himalaya, the name of the tribe is the Ghadis. The Ghadi is the famous tribes who were living in western Himalaya. And northeastern part of our subcontinent, the name of the tribe is the Nagas, Haimons. And in Bihar and Jharkhand, the Charo chieftain. Chieftain is nothing but the village head, the village presidents. So they called as a Charo. So these kinds of people living in Bihar and Chhattisgarh. And Orissa, there are people, Mundas and Santals. So these are the few tribal people we are seeing. So later we will see more about each type of tribal peoples. And so these are the states: Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. In present days, their kinds of people living is that the Gondis. So Gonds, we call it as a Gonds. The individual people is the Gondis. So nowadays in Tamil Nadu also there are few people are living in that. I can see some people in Coimbatore. Near Coimbatore, there are hundreds of peoples who belongs to the Gonds people living nowadays. So these are the categories of tribal people. And the second topic in our heading, that is nomads. So next class we will see about the nomads detailedly. Who is nomads and what is the difference between the nomads and mobile nomads. Okay children, so once again you see the notes. I will show you now. You see the notes and go through the videos and take your own points based on your understanding. If you have any doubts, just give me your comments in the comment box. I will clarify your doubts. Thank you.